Right, we're going with the 1992, 93, and 94 world champion. Make some noise. DJ Cuba.
All that scratching is making me itch. Making me itch. Making me itch. All that scratching is making me itch.
Being Asian and doing my thing, I think it really wasn't an Asian thing for me. Like I said, I grew up in an area where everyone was just mixed and stuff, so it was more like, you know, either you got skills or you don't have skills. You know, there was graffiti artists who were every nationality. You know, there was kids rapping, and it doesn't matter what nationality you are if you're, you know, having a good time, and if you're breaking, you know, all the kids are different nationalities there, you know, so it was not an issue to be Asian or any nationality. It was just either you got skills or you don't.
Filipinos and Asians are finally getting their just due, but even for me coming up in the scene and stuff, I used to even have like cats kind of hating. This is like, what is this Asian, what is this Chinese dude thinking you doing, you know? If you go to the Asian scenes, they're really into hip hop, but sometimes they just don't go beyond that. And for Filipinos, I always wanted to do is, like, you know, we were known for being good imitators but never good originators. So I wanted to do is, like, you know, for me is like, in order to get respect, you had to really break out of that bubble and go into that real, you know, the hardcore scene and stuff. Now you can't, you know, you can be popular in that scene, but that doesn't mean nothing if you don't really branch out. And it was even kind of crazy. I even used to kind of got hated on by my own peoples, saying like, "What are you doing? Want to be black? What are you, a fligger?"
Hey, we live in Mosler Park, Oakland, Cali, historical place for a historical event. It's going down. We got some dope spitters in the building. On my right-hand side, representing Los Angeles, we got my man Dumbfounded, Thirsty Face. Yeah.
Asked that question a lot about Asian Americans in the hip hop game because I'm probably one of the few. And
who's made it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, who's actually like making a living off of it, you know? There's not many that's making a living off of it. There's tons of Asian, you know, people involved in hip hop, but there's not many that are making a living off of it and is really out there exposed. So when I get asked that question about my upbringing, I actually tell them, like, I never felt like it hurt me, you know what I'm saying? I always felt like being an Asian guy in like cyphers or open mics, I felt like I stood out, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I stepped into a cypher and I started rapping, like, people looked at me and they were like, oh, okay, let's see what this guy has. A lot of people don't even get that chance, you know what I mean?
So you're able to capitalize on it?
Yeah, I felt like it was cool. People would always start like busting Jackie Chan or Jet Li jokes, and to me it was kind of cool that I got that kind of attention, whether it was negative or positive. I got to engage or like step up and battle or, you know, protect myself. Encounter. Like, I had that opportunity at least, you know, because that light was shed on me, you know what I mean? So that was cool.
Your music's only respected in our native community, so how the fuck did you take on a true MC? Yo, battling another Asian guy sure is simple. It just sounds like someone took thesaurus into Oriental. I don't care, man. This cat ain't ripping me. We're both Asian, but we were raised differently. While I was attending funerals and smoking Kron, you were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. I was taking hip-hop beyond the limits. You're racing Integras and Honda Civics. I was getting paid and laid by tens while you acting gay and go rave with friends. Dropping ecstasy without pants, doing some gay-ass house dance wearing Mickey Mouse hands. Oh my God.
Tons of Asian, you know, people involved in hip-hop.
I ain't never had no exposure in my clique. I'm timeless with that music, I'll be posted for a bit. I got swag like coffee cups with coasters for the drip. West side, fear and loathing, I'm here coasting on my trip.
New York City, bitch, that's where I come from. Not where I moved to, my mom and dad's trust fund. New York City, bitch, that's how I'm rolling. You oughta stay fakes, get your iPad stolen.
A murderer fighting the urge. Serve the people I prefer, but cross that line and I'm at Tech 9 finna burr. Especially if it's a pig out there bullying kids. Heisenberg when I write these words in the lab, we cooking that shit. Hollow tips will leave them stinking.
For the fans, you doing it for the blogs, killing them in my heels. You crying about rejection, I'm rapping to pay the bills. Fuck, I still love it, so I guard it with my life. Music that'll suit your baby mom when you're fired. I promise I'm being honest, now that I'm being real. Give me your full attention and swallow me like a pill. It's better, it's all better when you rockin' with the rock. JD, rest in peace, middle finger to the cops.
It's more than just a hobby or pastime. For 24/7, I'm representing a mass line. Daily grind, 85, wonder why. Maybe I'm way behind lately. Been occupying my mind with the possibility this means we'll all end with 2 albums and a handful of people I call friends. And friends I call my comrades, and comrades who stand together, write a book till it ends.
I really think hip-hop is definitely good for Asian America, especially because I think hip-hop is a very aggressive art form. It's in your face. You really get heard doing it. You know, it's like if you look at like Public Enemy and all these like past groups who really made some bold statements and actually changed the face of, you know, how things are in politics and things like that. Like it's a strong art form, and I think I encourage it fully as opposed to passive aggressive, statements that being made. It's like hip hop is one of those straightforward, in your face art forms. You know what I'm saying? And I think Asian Americans need that more than any other race, really. So yeah.